Merry Christmas, La Liga fans. What better way to wind down to Christmas Day than a bit of El Clasico, boys and girls. We've got that prediction and the rest of matchday number 18 coming at you next. That's right, folks, back once again with another La Liga prediction coming at you in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button, keep you bang up to date with all things La Liga related, Blackburn Rovers related, woo, football related, we're all here. And no more Ruskies. That's right, folks, we've got El Clasico coming up. Real Madrid go to Barcelona this Wednesday, and then we have a jam-packed schedule to wrap up La Liga in 2019. So let's waste no more further ado, boys, and have a little look at what's going on in La Liga, shall we? Be sure to get your predictions in nice and early, because I want to see what you guys think for the El Clasico, because that comes very, very soon. So be sure to get in there nice and early on that bad boy, because if not, you might miss it, and then you might do a little bit of cheekiness and try to work around. This is the criteria I judge you all on: 0 to 3, you're in the shit-face gang; 4 to 6, you're in the straight-face club; and 7 plus. That's right, 7 plus. You're in the top B's, boys. I think this weekend was a very, very bad one for all of us. All of it. There might be 2 of you guys who come out of this with your head held high, but this is nasty. Okay, boys, let's take a look at the results and fixtures. Alavés drew with Leganés 1-1. Actually went with a 2-0 win for Alavés. Wrong. Granada against Levante, 2-1 win, and the end for Levante away from home. I actually went with a 2-1 win for Granada. You know it. Wrong. Real Sociedad managed to hold out Barcelona 2-2 in the end. I actually went with a 3-2 victory for Barcelona. Close, but still wrong. Atlético Bilbao and Eibar duked out to a 0-0 draw. Ball fest there. 2-1 for me for Bilbao again. Wrong. Atlético Madrid 2-0 winners over Osasuna. Actually with a 3-1 win for Atlético Madrid, so not too shabby on that bad boy. Getafe, though, did pick up a victory against Valladolid, 2-0 in the end. Actually, a 2-0 win. Bang on the flipping nose, boys. Bang on the flipping nose. Celta Vigo against Mallorca was a 2-2 draw. Actually with a 2-1 win, just 1 goal shy. 2-1 victory for Celta Vigo. But I got ultimately wrong. Espanyol and Real Betis duked out to a 2-2 draw. Actually went with a 1-1 draw. I'm going to take that one to the bank. So that's not too shabby. Sevilla lost at home to Villarreal 2-1. Shambolic result there for Sevilla. Actually went with a 3-1 win for Sevilla. Wrong. And Valencia and Real Madrid duked out to a 1-1 draw and actually went with a 2-1 win for Real Madrid, which is wrong, and which means I'm in the shitface gang. That's right. There I am. I'm taking the vast majority with me. So strap yourselves in, boys. Well, we're going to kick it off on a high note. Salish Lembu, well done. You're going to get a round of applause, because I think there's only a couple of you guys that get one of these, and you don't usually get a round of applause for the straight face gang, but it was such a shit show down in La Liga. King Baba, you're joining me. Cody Gaho, you're also joining me. Yannick Buster, get in the coach. Victor Fisher, yep, you're taking the front seat, sunshine. Tristan Sanchez, you're also joining me. Sajan Reina, yep, get in line, boy. Ahmad Frontan, you're also in the club, which is not the good club. Eduardo Cruz, well done. You saved yourself there. Adia Petra, though, get in the back of the line there. Omaji Monday, you're also in the shitface gang. Mohamed Nuru, with an edit. You're also in the shitface gang. Don't know why you got a round of applause, but get in the back. We are QPR. You're also with me. Christian04, also with me. But Ultra Oma Murat, you're joined in. You're in the good boys, but you do have an edit, so that's a dubious one. But I'll let it slide. So well done to you three. The rest of you, you're with me, and you're going to be joined by Milak Rapi. No, he did okay for himself. Well done, sunshine. But Nathan Heaver, buddy old pal, you're with me in the back there. Get stuck in there. So yeah, not the greatest weekend for all of us. You know, to be honest with you, there were some real shockers this weekend. So let's see what the table looks like. Barcelona and Real Madrid come into this locking horns. Look at that for the El Clasico. What a taste bud this will be going into Wednesday's beast. I think I'm working. Maybe I'll be able to watch this game. I don't know. Sevilla are in third. Getafe are up to fourth now. That's Champions League football, folks. Atletico Madrid fifth. Real Sociedad are in sixth. Bilbao are on seventh. Down the bottom is Espanyol, Leganés, and Celta Vigo going down to Segundo Division. So let's see if we can all do a little bit better this time around, shall we? We're going to kick it all off with the big one, which is El Clasico. Now, let's take a look at the numbers that matter. In fact, it's quite horrifically one-sided when played at the Camp Nou. 4 wins for Barcelona, 2 draws along the way. This time last season, or the last time that they played over at the Camp Nou, it was actually in the Cup. It ended up as a 1-1 draw. Lucas Vasquez for Real Madrid and Malcolm for Barcelona. However, in the league, it was a 5-1 demolition with Luis Suarez hat-trick, Vidal getting a goal, Suarez, Coutinho getting the other one as well. Marcelo getting the consolation for Real Madrid. And that last 6 over in the Camp Nou. 1 win for Barcelona, 2 wins for Real Madrid, 3 draws along the way. So that's not bad. That's not bad. I know that's very intimidating when you look at the last 6 with 0 wins for Real Madrid. But if you take a look at the last 6 at the Camp Nou, it's much in favour of Real Madrid. In fact, they've just lost once in the past 6 when you break the numbers down there. Barcelona actually scored at least 4 goals in the last 4 home matches. Real Madrid are actually undefeated in their last 7 matches in La Liga. So yeah, it's gonna be a belter, this one. Bookies, what do they think on this one? El Clasico 7-10 on for Barcelona, 7-2 Real Madrid, 16-5. It is the draw. Get your predictions in for this puppy nice and early. The last 6 home games for Barcelona, 5 wins, 1 draw. That draw was against Sparta Prague. The last 6 away for Real Madrid, 4 wins, 1 draw, and a defeat. That defeat was against Mallorca back in the middle of October. So a win for Barcelona would see them leapfrog. In fact, a win for Real Madrid would see them leapfrog Barcelona. A win for Barcelona would extend the lead to a good 3 points and break themselves away from the chasing pack. It would actually open up a 7-point lead between them, first place and third place Sevilla. I'm actually going to go with a big fat 6-goal thriller. That's what we all want to see. Plenty of goals. 4-2 win. I love it to be 2-2 going into the final stretch, and then maybe Barcelona nick it. I'm a big fan. I don't know. Right. I don't really have any allegiance to either one of these. Obviously, Barcelona are dominating La Liga, and Real Madrid are dominating the Champions League. So I'd like to see a bit of a refreshing change in La Liga. Maybe see Real Madrid pick up the victory. And I don't want to see Real Madrid win the Champions League because I'm just sick of it. I know they haven't won it in a couple of seasons, but yeah, I don't like to see the overdominance of one particular team in any particular division or competition. It does make it very, very boring, unless you are a die-hard supporter, unless it's Blackburn Rovers and we're just pissing all over everybody else. But that ain't going to happen. Anyway, folks, so I'm going with Barcelona on that bad boy. Moving on to the next round of matches, which takes place on Friday. And that's Eibar up against Granada. The last 6 though, 4 wins for Eibar, 0 wins for Granada, 2 draws along the way. The last time that these two sides did duke it out over in Eibar was a 4-0 win with goals from Adrian Gonzalez, Sergio Enrich, Ivan Rames and Pedro Leon getting the 4 goals in a bit of a demolition against Granada. That was in the Segunda division perhaps. Granada have actually lost their last 4 away matches in La Liga, but Eibar have actually lost their last 3 home matches as well. So 2 sides with not the greatest form, respective form heading into this. Eibar actually find themselves 16th in the table, Granada up to 9th. Granada have actually only won 1 of the last 6, with Eibar also winning 1 of the last 6, but that win was a long time ago. Bookmakers on this sucker, they go with 21-20 for Eibar, 3-1 for Granada, 11-5. The draw, going to go with a 1-1 draw because that's what it just smells like it. When you look at all those little tidbits of information, look at the form table and all that kind of stuff, it smells like a draw. I'm going with a draw. Mallorca up against Sevilla. Mallorca find themselves in trouble, 17th in the table without a win in 4. Sevilla find themselves in 3rd spot with a defeat last time out. Actually, 3 wins in the past 6 heading into this. 1 win and 3 if you want to break down the numbers. The last 6 between 2 sides. 2 wins for Mallorca, 3 wins for Sevilla. 1 draw along the way. The last time that they played over in Mallorca, it was a 2-1 win back in 2013 with Andre and Alejandro Alfaro getting 2 goals. And Alvaro Negredo getting the goal for Sevilla. Javi Marquez got himself sent off on that one as well, very, very late into the game. If you want to take a look at the last 6 over in Mallorca, it's actually been 1 win for Mallorca, 2 wins for Sevilla, 3 draws along the way. So Mallorca did win last time out, but before that, it was 5 games unbeaten for Sevilla against Mallorca. Was it one of those lucky days for Mallorca? Well, the bookmakers, they go 15-4 for Mallorca, 8-11 on for Sevilla, 29-10 the draw. Mallorca, actually, if they do win this, they could rise just 1 spot to 16th. wins for Sevilla could close the door to just 1 point on second place, Real Madrid, depending on what goes on with El Clasico, of course. Going to go with a 3-1 win away from home for Sevilla on this one. So following their victory in El Clasico, it is Barcelona up against Deportivo Alavés. The last 6 between the two sides, 6 wins for Barcelona, nothing for Alavés. This match last season ended up as a 3-0 win for Barcelona, with Messi with 2 goals, Coutinho with the other. Barcelona have actually scored at least 4 goals in the last 4 home matches, it'll be 5. Including this one with El Clasico. Deportivo Alavés have actually lost 6 of the last 7 away matches in La Liga. Bookies odds on this one are 7-1 on for Barcelona, 18-1 the away win, 7-1 the draw. Obviously, following that victory, another win for Barcelona would extend their lead at the top. A win, though, a shock win for Alavés, could see them rise from 14th to nowhere. They won't go nowhere. They just close the door on potentially getting closer to 13th spot. Villarreal they actually got in fact, they could go level with Villarreal on this one if they were to get the win and nothing happens their way. But realistically, Barcelona will score another 4 goals and extend their lead further at the top of the table. Speaking of Villarreal, they're up against Getafe. This time out, Villarreal come into this 13th of the table. A win for them because they rise to 9th. Getafe, though, up to 4th at the moment. 3 wins on the spin and been in at least 6 games heading into this. The last 6 between two sides, 2 wins for Villarreal, 3 wins for Getafe, 1 draw. This match last season ended up as a 2-1 win away from home for Getafe, with the goals coming from Jorge Molina and Angel Rodriguez. Leonardo Cabrera got a big fat OG as a consolation for Villarreal. Getafe have actually kept a clean sheet in 5 of the last 6 matches overall, but Getafe have also won their last 3 matches in La Liga. Meanwhile, on the flip side, Villarreal actually undefeated in 12 of the last 13 home matches in La Liga, so they've only lost once in 13. Heading into this. Bookmakers odds, what do they think on this sucker? They go with 21-20 for Villarreal, 29-10 for Getafe, 9-4 the draw. So Villarreal are favourites, despite being beneath them in the table. A win for Getafe could see them go to 3rd. I don't know if I said that or not. But anyway, Getafe look good, but I'm going to give it to Villarreal's home form, and maybe Getafe will come crashing back down to earth. Next up, we have Real Valladolid up against Valencia. Now, the last 6 between two sides have been 2 wins for Valencia, 4 draws along the way. This match last season ended up as a 2-0 win for Valencia, with the goals coming from Carlos Soler and Rodrigo Merino. 2 decent strikes either side of half-time. Valencia actually find themselves in 7th spot, but a win today or this week would see them rise to potentially go to 4th. Valladolid, though, struggling at the moment, 15th in the table, without a win in 5, could see them rise to potentially just the 1 spot to 14th. Bookmakers odds on this one, they go 30-5 for Valladolid, 11-10 for Valencia, 12-5 the draw. Well, what do you got for me on this bad boy? It's gonna be Valencia, isn't it? 2-0 win from 7th to potentially go into 4th spot, maybe in Champions League reckoning once again. Next up, into Sunday's games, it is Leganés up against Espanyol, 2 teams who cannot buy a win at the moment. Well, in fact, Leganés are actually unbeaten in 2, but they need a win. They need another win. In fact, Espanyol probably need it more than them. They've just completed their Europa stuff, so I should be all on this. Get themselves out of this shit zone because they are going down at the moment. So it's bottom against second from bottom over in Leganés. Last 6 between two sides, there's been 2 wins for Leganés, 4 wins for Espanyol. This match last season ended up as a 2-0 win for Espanyol, with Borja Iglesias getting himself a couple of goals. Unai Bustinza getting himself sent off in that game. Leganés have actually failed to win 17 of their last 19 matches in La Liga, but Espanyol have also lost their last 3 away matches. Bookmakers odds on this relegation dog match, 6-pointer, whatever you want to call it, 11-10 for Leganés, 3-1 for Espanyol, 21-10 at the draw. So Leganés are actually favourites at home over strugglers Leganés. I'm going to give it a draw. I can't separate the two sides. I think it's not going to help either of them. They want the win. They need the win. Will they get it? Probably not. Osasuna up against Real Sociedad, my boys. Now, the last 6 between two sides, 2 wins for Osasuna, 3 for Sociedad, 1 draw along the way. Last time out, they last played in 2019. Looks like it was in the Cup, perhaps. It was forced as a replay, 0-0. And then it was a 1-0 win for Osasuna. Real Sociedad, though, beating them in 3 back-to-back occasions when played at home. Let's take a look at the last occasions over in Osasuna. For the last 6 between the two sides over in Osasuna, 2 wins for the hosts, 1 win for Sociedad, 3 draws along the way. Sociedad's last victory was actually in 2016, 2-0 win with Juname and Unai Garcia, big fat OG, giving Sociedad the 3 points. So heading into this, Osasuna have actually unbeaten in 3 games against Real Sociedad at home. Bookmakers odds on this sucker, they go with 7-4 for Osasuna, 8-5 for Sociedad, 23-10. Is the draw. Sociedad find themselves at the moment 6th in the table with just 1 win out of the past 5. Osasuna are in 11th, 1 win out of the past 5 as well. So two sides with very similar sort of forms into this one. I'm giving it to Sociedad, just shading it 2-1 in the end away from home, and that win could potentially shoot them up to 3rd in the table to get them back in the Champions League talk. As for Osasuna, a win for them could see them rise from 11th all the way up to 9th in the table, into the top 10, which is probably much better where they're expected to be this part of the season. Real Betis up against Atlético Madrid. This next match coming up also on Sunday, 22nd of December. The last 62 sides, 1 win for Betis, 3 wins for Atlético Madrid, 2 draws along the way. However, this match last season ended up as a 1-0 win for Real Betis, with the one and only goal coming from Sergio Canales from the penalty spot. Atletico have actually drawn their last 5 away matches in La Liga. And Real Betis have actually scored at least 2 goals in the last 4 matches, all in all, both home and away. Bookmakers odds on this one, they go 40-5 for Real Betis, 21-20 for the away win, 23-10. This is the draw. Real Betis find themselves in 10th of the table. Win for them could see them rise just the 1 spot to 9th. They've actually just 1 defeat of the past 6 for them. Atletico Madrid, similar sort of form, 1 defeat of the past 6. However, they've only won 2 at the past 6, whereas Betis have won 3. Woo! If you want to crunch them numbers for me. A win for Atletico Madrid could see them rise to at least 3rd from 5th. A win for Betis could see them rise just the 1 spot to 9th. I did say that already. Yeah, I expect goals in this one. 3-2 win for Atletico Madrid on this one. It's a nervy away win. Betis look good at the moment, but I think Atletico Madrid are much stronger, and they have the quality to hold out. Penultimate game of 2019 is Levante up against Celta Vigo. They're duking it out this weekend as well. 1 win for Levante, 5 wins for Celta Vigo in the last 6. Last time out over in Levante was 2018. 2-1 win for Celta Vigo, with Pino Sisto and Maxi Gomez getting the goals for Celta Vigo's Jose Luis Morales from the penalty spot for Levante. Celta Vigo have actually failed to win 19 of the last 20 away matches in La Liga, so they're not good away from home. Bear that in mind. A win for Celta Vigo, who currently find themselves in 18th spot, would see them rise to maybe 16th, whereas Levante currently find themselves in 12th, and a win for them could see them rise to 9th in the table. Bookmakers odds on this one, they go 7-5 for Levante, 9-5 for Celta Vigo, 30-5. The draw. Going to go with a 0-0 drill on this bad boy. Celta Vigo will not pick up the victory. Neither will Levante. It will be all square. Nothing to separate the two sides. And it'll be a point. It'll be a point in the right direction. And to end 2019 with not a defeat is an okay result, I guess, but it's not really benefiting you at all. But then we're going to wrap it up with a bit of a tasty one. It's Real Madrid up against Athletic Bilbao. Now, these two sides playing over the last 6 occasions, 3 wins for Madrid, 3 draws, 0 wins for Bilbao. This match last season ended up as a 3-0 win for Real Madrid, with goals from, in fact, they all came from Karim Benzema. Now, the last 6, though, over in the Bernabeu, 5 wins for Real Madrid, 1 draw. That draw was back in 2018. It was the 2017-2018 season. It was a 1-1 draw. Real Madrid actually won 6 of the last 7 home matches this season, but Bilbao failed to win 9 of the last 10 away matches. So this smells like a nailed-on home win. The bookmakers see it that way as well. 38-100 on, 4-1 the draw, 7-1 the away win. Bilbao head into this 8th in the table. A win for them, though. Could see them go to the Champions League spots once again, depending on what goes on elsewhere. Looks like Getafe losing, so that could be a springboard for them up there. But you cannot bat against Real Madrid away from home. I think this game is nailed on. The bookmakers say it. Form book says it. Bilbao actually come into this without a win in 2. Real Madrid are actually 4 wins out of the past 5 with a draw last time out. But obviously, they've got El Clasico in the middle of this. So, depending on what goes on there, may have a detrimental effect going into the game. The final game of 2019 out in La Liga, folks. So, 3-1 for me. Let's just say all these results pan out, including El Clasico. This is what the table would look like heading into 2020. Real Madrid will lead the way, 41 points. Real Madrid will be in 2nd, 38 points. Sevilla 3rd. Atletico Madrid in 4th. Real Sociedad 5th. Getafe 6th. as Valencia will be in that questionable Europa League spot. Down the bottom will be Espanyol, Leganés, and Mallorca going down. Things are going to have to turn around for these boys if they're going to stay in this division next season. Get your predictions in nice and early for La Liga, babies, because we've got El Clasico right around the corner. But until then, I'm going to get back into the office. Quick, run away. Get in there. There we go. Back in the office. But yes, make sure you get your predictions in nice and early. If you, again, give this video some love and smash it up there. Let's get up the old YouTube algorithm as we enter 2020. So, obviously, the next games for La Liga after this will be January the 3rd. So, it'll be New Year's Day out. I will record them. I don't know, around about Boxing Day or something, and they'll be online around about the 27th or something like that. So make sure you stick around for those. But yeah, it's starting to shape up. Looking forward to this week. El Clasico will be a bit of a belter. Hopefully, it lives up to all expectations. It's already been postponed once for a bit of for whatever reasons. But we look forward to it now. And it's on Wednesday. Until then, I'm going to let you get out of here. Make sure you smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe. Back again very, very soon. Have a good Christmas. Have a good New Year if I don't see you then. Take it easy. Enjoy it. Get drunk. And eat lots of food if you can. And also spread your merry love in the best way you can. Not in a disgusting way, if you know what I mean. Share and share alike. Open up the doors and all that kind of stuff. Let everybody in. Be kind to your neighbours. All that kind of good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.